Testing, testing, testing.
Hello? Can you hear?
Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Hello, we good?
Okay, we want to welcome you in here to this Spikers Classic matchup on this beautiful Saturday morning between your Redwater Lady Dragons and the Daingerfield Lady Tigers. Currently, your score is Redwater 3-0 as we check in at this game. We want to thank you to all of our viewers who might be watching us and to all of our students who attended last Thursday's game. We hope you enjoyed this live stream of this wonderful game, and we're excited to see what happens. We're your commentators. My name is Colt.
My name is Hudson.
All right, so we have Brown for Redwater getting set for the serve.
Number 6, Brown, and the serve is off.
Saved by Daingerfield, and it's going to be low. That is a point for the Lady Dragons. It's now your score is 5-0.
No. No, I did not.
Number 6, Brown, serve is off. And
Perfect serve there by Brown. 6-0 now your score. As we are going to go already into a timeout. So we're going to take this quick second during this timeout to cut to some of our sponsors, and we will be right back.
No matter your season of life, no matter your banking needs, you'll find the financial products, digital tools, and friendly service that make you feel right at home with Farmers Bank.
There's a place I'm welcome in. There's a place I know I'm called a friend. There's a place that I'm never alone. There's a place called home. A place called home.
Come home to Farmers Bank.
All right, we want to welcome you back here to Redwater as we are out of the timeout now and set to resume action. Currently, your score is 6-0 Lady Dragons as Brown for Redwater is set to serve off once again.
And the serve is off. The shin pot. Set to Brown.
Nice play there.
To Carroll. Set back to Brown. Carroll. Slam.
Good hustle here by both teams. Nice play,
Robinson.
shin block.
And this lands.
Daingerfield wins that duel, so now Daingerfield is on the board. Score now is being 6-1. Service off. Fielded by Redwater, back over to Carroll. And that's going to be a point for the Lady Dragons.
The score here is 7-1. Lady Dragons have the lead by 6.
Number 7, Emerly Carroll, set now to serve for the Lady Dragons.
The serve is off. Just over the net.
Back over to
Robinson.
Redwater.
Back to Brown. Carroll over the net.
Hits
Into
the rafters.
and falls. The Lady Dragons have a score, or winning 8-1 here against the Daingerfield Tigers, I believe.
Unlucky break there by the Tigers as the ball does hit the rafters. Carroll's serve is off. Back over to Redwater's side, fielded by Carroll.
To Brown.
And it's going to drop.
The Lady Dragons take the lead by 8 here early in set 1.
Daingerfield couldn't quite get enough touch on that one.
Number 7, Carroll taking the serve once again for Redwater. Serve is off.
Back over to Redwater, fielded by Carroll.
Back to Brown. Redfern tries to get it over and just misses.
Here we are, number 10 for Daingerfield getting set to serve now. And her serve is off.
Just over the net to Robinson. Back to Brown.
Crabtree's got it. Back over to the Dragons.
Save to Crabtree. Redfern gets it over. To Robinson, to Brown. Redfern gets it over once again.
And we got a point for Lady Tigers on that one. So 9-3 now your score.
Number 10 sent to serve here for Daingerfield. Serve is up and off.
Nice
To
save
Rowland,
there.
To Brown. Redfern gets it over. Slam.
Nice play there.
And
That's
it's
out of
out.
bounds.
Your Lady Dragons approach double digits here early in set one. Your score is 10-3. We got number 1, Rowland, taking the serve here for your Lady Dragons.
And Roland's serve is up and off. Fielded by Daingerfield, back to Redwater.
Back to Shimpock. Set to Brown. Redfern gets slammed, misses to Briley. And a little bit of,
Defended very well there by the Tigers.
your score is 10-4. Your Lady Dragons still have the lead. And looks like we have number 3 taking the serve here for Daingerfield.
Number 3 serve for the Daingerfield Lady Tigers is up and off. Fielded
Brown.
by Brown.
Big Rowland. Shimpock tries to get it over and just misses it.
Hit the wrong part of the ball there. So 10-5 now your score here in the den.
Listening to him talk is so funny.
Number 3 serves up and off to Brown. Back to Rowland. Crabtree with the slam, gets it over. Into the Raptors.
And that's out of bounds.
Lady Dragons point there. Your score here is 11-5. Your Lady Dragons have the lead. A few subs coming in here. It looks like we have number 10 taking the serve here for your Lady Dragons.
Yes, number 10 for the Dragons, ready to serve off. And it's going.
Just over the net.
Nice play by Daingerfield to get that one back.
Shimpock. Crabtree gets it over.
And
lands it.
very nice placement of that volleyball.
Lady Dragons point right there.
Score now is 12-5. Your Lady Dragons currently lead the Daingerfield Lady Tigers.
Number 10 set to serve here once again. The serve is up and off. Just over the net.
Back over to Redwater. That's
And
out of
out.
bounds. A little bit too much power on that one.
Number 10 set to serve once again. Is up and off.
And that one's going to hit the net.
That's your Lady Dragons' 4th point in a row here. Your current score is 14-5. Your Lady Dragons do have the lead. Number 10 set to serve once again. Serve is up and off.
Oh,
And
it's
it
going to find
lands.
no man's land right there. Perfect execution there by the Lady Tigers to get the point.
Looks like we have number 1 taking the serve here for your Lady Tigers. Excuse me, number 13. 13 will be taking the serve for your Lady Tigers here.
Here we are, set for the serve.
Serve is off to Brown.
Back over to Daingerfield. And that is going to be a Daingerfield point.
Your current score is 14-7. Your Lady Dragons do have the lead. 13 is set to serve here. The serve is up and off.
Fielded.
Rowland to Jones. Back to Shimpock. Shimpock gets it over. And it's too far.
Too much power on that one by Shimpock. So 3 straight points here for the Daingerfield Lady Tigers. Your score is now 14-8.
Got number 13 set to serve here once again. Serve is up and off. You got over to Shimpock, to Jones, to Brown. Brown's with the spike, gets it over. Good save by the Tigers there. Back to Shimpock, to Jones. Brown gets it over once again.
Back over to Redwater. Hits the light. So it's going to be a Redwater point.
The current score is 15-8 here. Your Lady Dragons do have the lead. Looks like we have number 4 Shimpock taking the serve here. Serve is up and off. Carroll with the block.
Nice
That's the
defense
Lady
there.
Dragons point. Your current score is 16-8 here. Your Lady Dragons do have the lead by 8. We got number 4 taking the serve once again for your Lady Dragons.
Shimpak ready here with the serve.
The serve is up and it is off. Just over the net.
And that's going to fall way out of play.
Your Lady Dragons have a lead by 9 here early in set 1 here against the Lady Tigers. Number 4 will be taking the serve once again. The serve is up and off.
Back over to Redwater side, fielded by Carroll.
Back to Jones. Jones gets it over. Good save by the Lady Tigers there. To Carroll. Set back to Jones. Brown hits the net, does not get it over. That would be Lady Tigers point. The current score here is 17-9. Your Lady Dragons do have the lead in set 1.
Number 8-4, Daingerfield getting set with the serve, and it's
Serve's
up and off.
To Rowland. Shimpak back to Carroll. Carroll gets it over. And that is out. That'd be Lady Dragons point.
A little bit too strong on that one. As we have a substitution here.
We got number 2, Robinson, taking the serve here for your Lady Dragons. The serve is up and off. Just over the net, and it lands. Your Lady Dragons do take a lead by double digits here as the score is 19-9. Number 2 will be taking the serve once again for your Lady Dragons.
Very well played here by the Dragons so far. Robinson
Serve is
serve.
up and off. Return by Daingerfield here. Just got it over the net to Carroll. Back to Jones. Carroll with the slam, gets it over. Good save by the Lady Tigers.
Back over to Redwater, fielded by Robinson.
Back to Jones. Robinson gets it over. It's Carroll with the block.
Nice
That'd be
stuff at
Lady
the
Dragons
rim.
point.
Very nice stuff at the rim there.
Lady Dragons are 5 points away from the magic number here in set 1. Number 2 will be taking the serve once again for your Lady Dragons.
Robinson ready with the serve.
The serve is up and off.
Back over to Redwater,
Back to
fielded by Carroll.
To Jones. To Rowland. Rowland gets it over, lands it.
Perfect placement right there.
That would be a Lady Dragons point there. Your current score is 21-9. Lady Dragons are 4 points away from the magic number here. 2 will be taking the serve once again. The serve is up and off. Return by Daingerfield here. They get it over. Back to Robinson. To Carroll. Rowland gets it over and just hits the net. That would be a Lady Tigers point for you.
Didn't quite get enough height on that one. So, like I said, it does turn back over to Daingerfield.
Number 14 will be taking the serve here for Daingerfield as your score is 21-10 here in set 1. The serve is up and off. And lands it.
Sneaks right by Jones.
Your Lady Tigers reduce the lead down here to 10 in set 1. Your score is 21-11. Number 14 will be taking the serve once again for your Lady Tigers. The serve is up and off. Right over the net to Shimpak. Back to Brown. Carroll with the slam, gets it over. And just out. Current score here, 21-12. Lady Dragons do have the lead. 14 will be taking the serve once again. Serve is up and off. And that one is out. That'd be Lady Dragons point for you. A few subs coming in here.
Dragons do retake the lead by 10 points.
Current score is 22-12 here in set 1. Dragons are 3 points away from that magic number.
Brown getting set with the serve.
Serve is up and off. Return by Daingerfield here. They get it over. Back to Shimpak. To Carroll. Robinson saves it there. To Rowland. Jones. Back to Carroll. Carroll with the slam. And is out.
The ball does turn back over to the Lady Tigers as we get set for the serve. Number 4 for Daingerfield now taking it.
Serve is up and off. To Shimpak. Back to Brown. Brown gets it over. Back to Robinson. To Brown. Carroll with the slam. Lands.
Gonna hit the top of the net there.
Lady Dragons take the lead by 10 once again. Their current score is 23-13 here in set 1. Number 7 Carroll will be taking the serve here for your Lady Dragons. The serve is up and is off, just over the net here.
That one's gonna
And
fall
that's
just
gonna fall
out of
out.
bounds.
Your Lady Dragons are 1 point away from this magic number here in set 1. Your score is 24-13. Number 7 Carroll will be taking the serve once again. The serve is up and off, and it hits the net. That'll be a Lady Tigers point as they reduce the lead down to 10 here.
Carroll subbing out for Shimpak.
Number 10 will be taking the serve here for your Lady Tigers. Serve is up and off. Just over the net, Robinson tries to save it, and it falls. Current score is 24-15 here. Lady Dragons need 1 more point here to close out set 1. Serve is up and off. Pick Brown.
Nice save there.
To Brown again. Back to Redford. Redford gets it over. And it's out.
And that's gonna do it here in set 1. Your Lady Dragons take it 25-15. As we get set for action here in set number 2, we will have a 2-minute brief break. So we are gonna take this time to cut to our sponsors, and we will be right back.
Great pizza, good vibes, and the place everyone feels at home. From fresh made pies to laid back hangs, Lost Pizza is your neighborhood favorite. Lost Pizza Company, a proud supporter of Dragon TV.
Welcome to Signature Care.
When the unexpected happens, you have a choice. Signature Care Emergency Center is always open 24/7 with real ER doctors and minimal wait times. Local doctors, trusted care, Signature Cares.
All right, guys, we want to welcome you back here to set number 2 between your Lady Dragons and the Daingerfield Lady Tigers. Your Dragons took set number 1 with a score of 25-15. So Dragons do currently lead the series 1-0. I believe Daingerfield is going to get ready to serve off here in just a few moments. Here we are, set 4 action. Number 4 for Daingerfield is going to be getting this serve off. And there we go, saved by number Robinson. Shimpak gets it, and it's going to hit the net. So Tigers strike first blood here against the Lady Dragons, and your score is now 1-0.
Number 4 will be taking a serve once here for the Lady Tigers. Serves up and off. To Shimpock. Back to Brown. Carroll with the slam. And it falls.
We
That'll be
have-
a Lady Dragons point as the score is 1-1.
We're back tied up here.
We got number 6 Brown taking the serve for your Lady Dragons. The serve is up and off. Then hits the net. That'll be a Lady Tigers point as they take the lead 2-1.
So number 10 getting set to serve here now for Daingerfield.
The serve is up and off to Shimpock. Set to Brown here. Redfern with the slam and a block hits. That's a Lady Tigers point.
Nice defense there by Daingerfield.
Your current score here is 3-1 as your Lady Tigers have the lead. Number 10 here is set to serve. The serve is up and off. To Rowland. Back to Brown. Carroll with the slam and it lands. That'll be a Lady Dragons point. Number 7 Carroll set to serve here for your Lady Dragons. The serve is up and off.
Fielded by Daingerfield. Over to number 8 for Daingerfield. Back to Redwater.
Back to Carroll. Set to Brown. Brown gets it over. To Robinson. Back to Brown. Rowland with the back to Daingerfield here. To Rowland. Set to Brown. Brown gets it over.
Back over to Redwater. Saved by Brown. Nice play there.
Back to Carroll. And it falls short. That'll be a Lady Tigers point. Current score is 4-2 here. Lady Tigers do have the lead early in set 2. Number 3 will be taking the serve here for your Lady Tigers as we have a few subs come in. Three is set to serve here.
Three
Serve is up and off.
Save there.
Robinson. Back to Brown. Shimpock gets it over. And a good save by your Lady Tigers here.
Very nice play.
Back to Shimpock, to Brown. Rowland gets it over. And it's out. That would be a Lady Tigers point. Three set to serve. Serve is off. Back to Shimpock. To Brown. Rowland gets it over and it lands. That'd be a Lady Dragons point.
5-3 now your score here in the den. Currently your Daingerfield Lady Tigers lead the Redwater Lady Dragons.
Number 1, Rowland is taking the serve here for your Lady Dragons.
And here we are. Rowland
Serve
serve.
is up and off. And it's short, hits the net. That'll be a Lady Tigers point.
Dragons had a couple of serves just like that so far.
We got number 13 taking the serve here for your Lady Tigers. As she is set to serve here, the serve is off. To Rowland, back to Redfern. Rowland hits the net. That'll be a Lady Tigers point.
Dragons struggling to find a little bit of height here as we are going to take a quick timeout here. During this timeout, we're going to cut to some of our sponsors. So we will be right back here on Dragon TV. We want to welcome you back here to the den, where currently your Redwater Dragons are going to trail the Daingerfield Lady Dragons with a score of 7-3 as Daingerfield gets set to serve off once again.
Number 13 taking the serve here for Daingerfield. The serve is up and off to Rowland. Back to Crabtree. Redfern gets it over.
Back over to the Dragon side
And lands it. That would be a Lady Tigers point. Current score here is 8-3 early in set number 2. The Lady Tigers lead over Lady Dragons.
Daingerfield currently having the momentum on Redwater, so Dragons need to find a way to shift it.
13 set to serve is off. Back to Shimpot. Crabtree. Redfern gets it over as a little bit of miscommunication is happening. To Brown. Shimpot tries to save it and cannot. That'll be a Lady Tigers point.
9-3 now your score.
Thirteen serve is off. To Shimpot. To Brown. Shimpot gets it over.
And that one's going to fall out of bounds. Dragons back on the board here. 9-4 now your score. Daingerfield Lady Tigers still lead the Redwater Lady Dragons.
We got number 10 Jones taking the serve here for your Lady Dragons. The serve is up and off. Received by Daingerfield as it sits high in the air. To Shimpot. Jones saves it. Back to Brown. Brown gets it over. A little bit of miscommunication by the Tigers there, and that'll be a Dragons point. Current score is 9-5 here as your Lady Tigers do lead. Number 10 Jones will be taking the serve once again for your Lady Dragons.
Back over to Redwater, stuffed by Crabtree.
Crabtree with the slam. Back to Shimpot, to Jones. Brown gets it over. Good return by your Lady Tigers here. And this falls, hits the wrong part of the ball. That'll be a Lady Dragons point.
Very nice defense there by Bentley Crabtree, stuffing the ball twice on that rep.
Jones is set to serve here. Serve is up and off. To Rowland. Back to Jones. Brown gets it over. Good save there by the Lady Tigers. And it just falls short to hit the net. That would be a Lady Dragons point.
Redwater starting to find a little bit of a momentum here.
Your Lady Dragons reduced the lead here to 2 early in set 1 as the score is 9-7.
Dragons also on a 4-0 run currently.
Number 10 set to serve here. Serve is off.
That was going to fall in. Beautiful placement.
Lady Dragons reduced the lead here to 1 now in set number 2. Current score 9-8. Your Lady Tigers do lead.
5-0 run here by the Lady Dragons.
Jones is set to serve here. His serve is up and off. Return by your Lady Tigers.
That one's out.
Your Lady Dragons will tie it up here early in set number 2 as the score is 9-9. Jones will be taking the serve here. Her 6th consecutive serve in a row here. Serve is up and off.
That one's going to fall.
The Lady Dragons will take the lead here for the first time in set number 2.
10-9 now your score.
Jones set for her 7th serve right here in a row. And it looks like we'll have a timeout.
So now your score is 10-9. Your Redwater Lady Dragons do take the lead over the Daingerfield Lady Tigers, as we will be right back after a quick message from our sponsors.
So they had a substitute, Peyton. This is her first varsity game. Saying she's doing pretty solid right now. So just if you want to mention that, since she's serving right now, it might not be a bad thing to do. Okay, yes, sir.
And we want to welcome you back here to the Den, where your Redwater Lady Dragons do lead the Daingerfield Lady Tigers 10-9. Any storyline we would like to mention here, Peyton Jones, number 10 for Redwater. This is her first ever varsity volleyball game, as Lainey Johnson for the Redwater Dragons did roll her ankle and is injured for a little bit. So Jones, getting her first volleyball game, is doing well as her serve is off once again and then it's over.
Back to Shimpock, to Jones. Crabtree gets it over. Good defense by your Lady Tigers here. To Jones again, to Shimpock. Anderson gets it over. And the Lady Tigers, it falls. That'd be a Lady Tigers point. The current score is 10-10 here. Number 8 will be taking the serve for your Lady Tigers. The serve is up and off.
That was
Hits the
gonna
net. Good
slide
save
right
by
over.
Brown.
It is going to be a Tigers point.
Your Tigers do retake the lead here as the score is 11-10. 8 is set to serve here once again.
Serve is up and off.
The Shimpock. Shimpock tries to save it and it just falls.
12-10 now your score.
Lady Tigers are trying to pull away here in the middle of set number 2. 8 set to serve. Serve is off. And it hits the net. That'll be a Lady Dragons point.
Coming well short.
Number 4, Shimpock is set to serve here for your Lady Dragons. Current score is 12-11. Lady Tigers still have the lead. Shimpock's serve is up and off. Returned by Daingerfield here. Carroll at the
That's going to be a Redwater point. And we are tied back up at 12.
You got Shimpock taking the serve once again. Your Lady Dragons are looking for a little momentum change here in the middle of set number 2. The serve is up and off.
Very nice.
Saved by Shimpock to Carroll. Brown gets it over.
That one's going to fall.
Your Lady Dragons retake the lead 13-12 here in set number 2. Shimpock set to serve. The serve is up and off. Returned by Daingerfield.
Back over to
Back to
Redwater.
Shimpock. Set to Jones. Carroll with the slam. Blocked. Back to Jones. Brown gets it back over.
Redwater.
Good save by Rowland. And it falls. That'll be a Lady Tigers point. I said tie the score back up 13-13. Number 14 is set to serve here for your Lady Tigers.
We are set with the serve. Number
Serve is
14.
up and off to Rowland. Set to Shimpock. Carroll gets it over. Good save by your Lady Tigers here.
Nice.
Good slam by Carroll. That'll be Lady Dragons point.
Carroll with the rejection right there at the net.
Number 2, Robinson is taking the serve here for your Lady Dragons now. Serve is up and off. To Jones. Back to Carroll. Shimpock gets it over.
Very nice. And
Carroll
stuck at the
with the
rim
block.
again. 15-13 now your score. Dragons lead the Lady Tigers.
Robinson set to serve here once again.
Robinson's serve is up and off. Back over to, and it's going to hit the net.
That'd be Lady Dragons point.
3 straight points here for the Lady Dragons.
Current score here is 16-13. Your Lady Dragons are pulling away here closer to towards the end of set number 2. Robinson set to serve here.
Robinson's serve is up and off.
Returned by number 8 for Daingerfield. Back to Robinson, to Jones. Brown tries to save it and cannot. That would be a Lady Tigers point.
16-14 now, your score.
We
Good
got
effort there.
Number 4 taking the serve here for your Lady Tigers. The serve is up and off. Rowling gets over. And it hits in that. That'll be a Lady Dragons point.
17-14 now, your score. Dragons lead by 3.
Number 6 Brown taking the serve here for your Lady Dragons. The serve is up and off.
Back over to
And a little bit of miscommunication there for the Tigers. That'll be a Lady Dragons point. Current score here, 18-14.
Dragons trying to pull away late.
Number 6 Brown taking the serve. Serve is up and off. And a little bit of, I don't know what happened there. That'll be a Lady Dragons point. Lady Dragons are 6 points away from that magic number here in set number 2.
19-14 now, your score.
Brown's serve is up and off. Just over the net here.
Someone's going to find its way
over. By
over.
Tigers there. Carroll with the slam gets blocked. That'd be a Lady Tigers point.
Very, very, very nice by the Daingerfield Tigers there.
Few subs coming in here. Number 10 will be taking the serve for your Lady Tigers.
Number 10 serve is up and off. Saved by Roland.
To Brown. Carroll with the slam. That would be a Lady Dragons point here.
Dragons lead by 5 here with the score 20-15.
Number 7 Carroll will be taking the serve for Lady Dragons. Serve is up and off.
Nice save there. Back over to Redwater.
To Robinson. Set to Brown. Rowland gets it over.
Back over to, and
That
it's
is in.
very, very, very nice there by the Daingerfield Lady Tigers. Finding, or no, actually it's going to be out.
That would be a Lady Dragons point.
Right on the border there.
Carroll set the serve here. Serve is up and off. Barely over the net. And that would be out. That would be Lady Dragons point as to take the lead 22-15. Lady Dragons are 3 points away from closing out this game here in set number 2. Carroll set serve. Serve is up and off. Return by our Lady Tigers. To Rowland. To Crabtree. Carroll just gets it over.
Back over to Redwater.
To Rowland. Redfern gets it over. A little bit of.
That one's going to go out of bounds towards the Daingerfield bench.
Lady Dragons are 2 points away here from closing out this game in set number 2. Carroll set to serve for her 5th serve in a row. Serve is up and it hits the net. That'll be a Lady Tigers point.
Score is now 23-16. Your Dragons lead Daingerfield.
We got number 1 taking the serve here for your Lady Tigers. Serve is up and off. Return by number 2, Robinson. To Brown. Redfern gets it over. Return by Daingerfield here as they hit it sky high. And it does not get over the net. That'll be Lady Dragons point.
Dragons 1 point away from closing this one out.
A few subs coming in here. As number 1, Rowland will be taking the serve here for your Lady Dragons. Looking to close the game out here. Gets it over. Return by Daingerfield. And that will land. That would be a Lady Tigers point.
Nicely played there by Daingerfield.
Lady Tigers are fighting here, trying to stay in this game. As the Lady Dragons are 1 point away from closing it. Current score is 24-17. 13 serves up and off, and it hits the net. That will be ball game.
That is going to do it.
Your Lady Dragons close out set number 2, 25-17.
As they win the series 2-0 against the Daingerfield Tigers. So we want to thank you for joining us here for this first game between Daingerfield and Redwater. We will see you back here shortly.